Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, man. That was shit. That was shit. I don't even want to record this, man. I fucking gutted, man. I wanted to win this so bad. So badly I wanted to win this game. Fucking hell. Yeah, let's get into it. Man City 2, Arsenal nil. And yeah, man, they bullied us. They bullied us. They sunned us. They big brothered us, fathered us, whatever you want to call it. They absolutely just humbled us. Do you know what I mean? And we have to hold it. And we have to hold it. And there's a long time now till we play any more football. I think just under a month before our next game, maybe something like that. But we've just got to sit on it now and hold it. Do you know what I mean? We was awful. Besides that first 10 minutes, Havertz got through. He should have scored. Um, After that, they just dominated us from front to back. You know what I mean? They were without Diaz and Gay in the fence, and it didn't show at all. You know what I mean? We didn't even lay a glove on them. I can't even think of any besides that Havertz chance and that Jesus header that hit the crossbar. I can't even really think of any clear cut chances that we created. We had there was so as soon as I saw the team that Eze, I was like shit, because I know that Havertz isn't Eze. He can't do that creative stuff that Eze does. Eze can drop into pockets, find the ball. He's always looking for forward passes. He can release players. Without him in the team, you know what I mean? We need either him or Odegaard have to be in that team, have to be in that 10 role. Um, and without him today, we just looked lost. Like, I don't know what they did at half time. I don't know what the fuck Arteta said to them. Well, they come out like they've just been fucking smoking weed and shit. Man, there's no oomph in them. There was no goal. They were just on the back burner. There was no, like, they lost energy. Saka looked like he couldn't run. Fucking Gyökeres is so immobile. It's unbelievable. Today, he looked like a double-decker bus trying to race in Formula One on an F1 track. That's what he looked like. Nothing was sticking. He was running the channels. He can't make a 5-10 yard pass to save his life. Absolutely awful he was today. He's so bad. After coming off that good game against Leverkusen as well, where he didn't score, but he played well. He was good in the transition. He was holding up the ball. He was making passes, creating stuff. Today, non-existent. Saka, I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know what's happened to him. That injury, and he's lost a yard of pace and his acceleration, and it seems like he can't beat players. He's not creating. He's not scoring. He played on the right wing. He was awful. He went into the 10. He was awful. It's just nothing. He offered us nothing. He's cutting inside, and before he'd get them shots off earlier. Now he's dilly down in the ball and taking too long. I don't know what's going on with him, but it's very worrying. It's very worrying. The loss is worrying, to be honest, because I did say in my other video that I don't think it will affect the league form if we lost or if City won. But I think the manner of the defeat is very, very worrying. You can't get to this stage of the season now, the business end of the season, and put out performances like that and show up like that and think that you're just going to walk through a game. It's not going to happen. And City, at some point you have to start building a winning culture of winning trophies and winning titles and winning important football games. And City have that. And you've seen today, like they're not having the greatest of seasons. They got knocked out of the Champions League. They're behind us in the Premier League. But today it showed that they have a winning mentality. They have character in their team that know what it is to win titles, to win trophies, to win big games, to win finals. And that only comes by winning them. And that's why I wanted to win this so bad today, because I wanted it to birth that culture at Arsenal of winning big, important games and adding trophies to the trophy cabinet. And do you know what I mean? Not undermining trophies and just taking them seriously and going from. And I feel like Arteta dropped the clanger today when he fucking started Kepa. Like I said it in my other video, it's not time for sentiment. It's not this why Kepa is not of the level of Raya, and he's made the mistake that led to the goal. He should have dropped him. He should have played David Raya. He's got a month off after this, nearly a month off from football. You know what I mean? He should have played David Raya. We looked awful coming out of the back. Kepa can't play football from the back how Raya does. And we just looked so bad. We was holding on to the ball. We was inviting pressure on. They went with a high press and they had the four of them up top with the two in midfield, and we just had no way out. We just couldn't get out. We couldn't hold on to the ball. I think the only person that can walk out of that game with his head held a little bit high is probably Rice. I feel like he was the best of a bad bunch. And even he wasn't fantastic. Do you know what I mean? Trossard offered nothing, just kept cutting inside. Nothing was happening. Zubamendi non-existent. Saka awful. Madueke came on awful. Martinelli came on, couldn't beat his man. Jesus came on, he had that header. Besides that, he was just losing the ball, dropping deep, trying to pick up build play, losing the ball. I felt the two centre halves played decent. I felt they kept Haaland quiet. I can't really put much on them. Nkapia had a shocker. Do you know what I mean? He had to come off for Calafiori, but I'm not going to put that one on Arteta because I was calling for Nkapia to start as well. And I think that Doku, Ben White played well against Doku, but there was just so lack of composure in our midfield and not being able to keep the ball up front that they just had a tough time of it today. I hope that this is the catalyst now for Arsenal to realise that we have to start playing football. We have to take things more seriously. We can't go back into this bottling mentality, this boys against men mentality. Do you know what I mean? We've got to now come out and fight for this league because they're going to be up for it. Do you know what I mean? We're 9 points ahead of them. They've got a game in hand that they could bring it to 6, and then they've got a place they could bring it to 3. Do you know what I mean? So they're not out of it. We should be able to see it out, but they're not out of it, and this is going to give them a huge boost, man. You saw what it meant to them. You know what I mean? They're celebrated like nuts, like they just won the Champions League, and I understand it. I would have been the same because that's not only massive in the sense of you've won the first cup of the season. It's massive in a sense of you bullied us, outplayed us, and put us on the back foot, and we had no answers for it. Do you know what I mean? I think the performance, take the result away, I think the performance was massive for Man City, and it's worrying, man. And I am honestly worried. Drop a like on the video, people. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. I'm going to go now and respond to 1,000 million messages on WhatsApp of abuse that I'm getting. Everyone messaging me, calling us bottlers and this and that and this and that. Go fuck yourselves. And at the end of the season, when we lift that Premier League trophy, I want to see you lot not ducking no messages, yeah? All right, people, man. I'm gonna go like upstairs in my duvet and cry. Peace.